Welcome back to whaling. It's going to be a miniature whaling video, okay? So it's like dolphining or guppying or I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a whale still. What's the smallest whale? A killer whale? Oh, don't say that. Porpoise.
A porpoise.
Well, the purpose of this video is to at least see what Jason does when he hits this 50-50. Nick and I are also going to pull 10 on the standard banner, so please stay tuned for that. It's really exciting. Neither one of us is even close to 75, but he's got 44 pity and I've got 30, so you never know.
Between the two of us.
I don't want
things have happened.
I don't want people to tune out. I'm also not being. I just want to manage expectations. Okay, last time we had a mega pull for a Genshin character that in that video did really well, and then the Honkai one did okay. This one's going to be even more disappointing than the last Honkai one. But something could happen here, including an E2 for Jason on Firefly. So we're going to start with that and then see if anything pops up for me or Nick. Also, we have a new person here. Maya's here. Hello.
Hello. Hi. My name's Maya. He said that already.
She doesn't even know what's happening in these games, but she's joined us because she's nice. And so if she's going to make fun of what's happening or cheer or something, I don't know.
I mean,
she was part of the Genshin pulling at one point.
Oh, no.
There's no way. That can't be true.
There's no universe in which that's true.
No.
Catherine has been there for a couple
to be fair, Maya was supposed to have been there once, but...
I know.
For when Nick started the game himself.
I got caught up doing other things.
You actually could have known what was going on because you would have watched Nick go through the start, and you also would have gone through the start.
See? We're just delaying it. It's happening now. I'm knowing now.
Now, Jason has 72 pity. We know what Doug is going to tell him to do.
Yep. Temple. Don't.
He doesn't necessarily need to, if only because he already has an E6 Gallagher, but it is ultimately Jason's decision.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm not a punk ass bitch. Look at me temple.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, it's immediate. Well, there you go.
There you go. So now we're seeing if we get another Firefly or something else. So
all of us are going to pull 10 pulls and only 10 pulls.
No, I'm going to make sure that he still pulls that second 10 pull.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Baby Bronya.
So we are looking for the Firefly at E2. That would be broken. Obviously, Himiko would be appreciated. I do have a Clara now. I could use a Japard. I think I ran down my list at one point of all the standard characters that could show up and kind of like fuck me here, and I think they're all half decent. Even like an extra Bailu isn't the worst thing in the world.
Even Bronya would be E4 then, right?
Or E3 or something like that. That's too many Bronyas. I don't use her, but like, yeah, I mean, at some point I'll have too many Bronyas.
She's on the screen right now, so
she was. That was a baby Bronya. But yeah, we're hoping for destruction, and we're looking for one of the two white-haired robot girls. Hopefully, not the one with the robot dad, but the one that is the robot. That is, yeah. I know that's confusing, but
it'll make sense when you see
it. Yeah, that's. Oh nope.
Well,
it's a Himiko, which is great. This is a new character. That is a brand new Himiko. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that is a win of a failure for us here.
She's probably my favorite voice actress in the game.
She is crucial to running one of the teams that I haven't been able to run because I have not had her. So that's good. This is an absolute win for my account overall, even if I don't have an extra robot girl. But you know what? We're rolling again. Here we go. Nothing's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. It's what Doug would want. Look at that. Nothing happened.
Everything happened.
We got another Misha. That's beautiful.
Gotta convert it. Gotta convert it.
I gotta convert it right now. We'll roll twice. That's what it is. Okay, here it is.
We gathered for pulls. God damn it! We gotta whale as much as we can.
Oh, okay. We got 2 more pulls here. We're hoping. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Oh, we got 4 people being very gay right now. That's super gay right there.
Why is Yuri Lowell in this game?
I'm pretty sure that's an Acheron in a Black Swan, I think. It's supposed to be a representation of that anime they did that was incredibly gay. Yeah.
Well, until it went south, yes.
Well, yeah, okay, we didn't get it. It's fine.
I can't believe it.
Oh, who knows? The odds were not in my favor for that.
Well, it means you have like 18 pity towards whatever you want to do next, which we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Man, my Firefly is already very good, so this is just sort of a see what happens. And Himiko is perfectly good. We like Himikos. We support lasers from space, which is what
Himiko was my first 5-star, and she really carried me through a lot of early content because she's quite good.
What is she about? You know what? As I've just recently learned, I haven't done any of these things, so we can fucking find out right here. Look at, we can do one of these.
She likes a
This
few
is
things
actually
in her
pretty
life. She
profound.
likes tea. She likes space lasers.
And she uses a giant pizza cutter.
Yeah, so she has like a little case with like a little drone inside that has like a buzzsaw on it. Her whole big thing, and you should be able to actually see it in this thing, is enemies have like a certain toughness bar, and when they get broken, it sort of will stack up, and a certain amount of stacks, she does damage to everybody. The other character in this team, Herda, has sort of a similar mechanic, and there are certain kinds of content in this game where they just keep throwing waves and waves of enemies at you, and if you can keep proccing both of their AoEs that hit all of the enemies, it's just like a buzzsaw of death. You'll just kill everything, essentially.
I prefer pizza cutter.
What's funny is
See?
she even has
Pizza
some
cutter.
utility with Firefly.
You won't get away.
Yes.
'Cause Firefly can make people have fire weaknesses, and then she can exploit them. Now, not by any means the best person to put with Firefly, but it does have some synergy.
So like right now she's at 2 out of 3, but as soon as I break, well, one of them, but I'll break 2 of them, then it'll trigger her hitting everybody, and at some point it'll trigger, I think Herda will even go again.
Time to twirl.
You won't get away.
So this twirls, and then time to twirl.
Do I even get a chance? We'll find out.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
They just keep going.
Mhm.
Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours.
Kind of a
It's just
fun
a
free-to-play
guy.
team. I mean, I guess you need her, but you know, just in general,
Correct.
like that. There's good synergy there. It's kind of fun. Everything keys off of each other, especially if you have the right elements. Like, there's some good stuff there.
And that's the one kind of team of just like dealing with tons and tons of waves that I haven't been able to do because I didn't have her before. So that's an absolute win. Even if my Firefly is just gonna have to stay nominally cracked and not completely cracked out of her gourd. So
A shame.
Hey, we got 2 more days. You could. Oh, no, never mind.
yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to
There we
switch to Nick.
Oh.
Switching.
Here's Nick.
Okay. Hi, I'm here.
Nick thought about pulling, but did just hit Raw May last time when we did this, and doesn't have enough to guarantee anything. We have only 2 days left in this banner, as mentioned. So the thought was he could go for something. One of either would not hurt, but we've all kind of talked about it, and I think he's making the right call just by saving because he's at the end game now. He's beat all the stories, so he needs a second team.
He's cruised through content here. Like absolutely.
I was addicted.
But you
Hey,
haven't
if
spent
you're
money on
enjoying
it yet, so
yourself-
you're not that hopelessly lost yet.
Yeah, I think you're
That-
okay. Just
that's
wanting to
not
play
true.
through the game.
That's not true. As of today, I am a baby porpoise, I suppose. I bought the $5 per month thing that gets
Footlong.
you 20. Yes, the $5 footlong in
Thank
this game. So
It's okay. I think $5 is a totally fine amount to spend on a game. I think that's like
I'm
what
a legit whale now.
That's like that's like what the first quarter of a movie ticket. So if you
Yeah, these
want to
days.
leave a movie like 30 minutes in, that's what you bought.
I've done that twice in Genshin, so technically I'm not free to play. I have not done that. I am free to play in Star Rail. I should do it because I like Star Rail more, and yet I haven't yet, so that's on me.
All right, let's see what I don't get.
44 pity for Nick here. But
Oh,
You got something
achievements,
new.
you have an
That's
achievement.
what that was. The achievement was adding someone new, so you get a new character here. It's got to be a 4-star though. Yeah. So whoever this purple is, you must not have them.
All right.
With these Gambo music playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey.
you got a hook.
Hook. Give us a hook.
Yep. Hook played a part in one of the trials in the standard poll. Okay, well that's interesting. I don't know anything about Hook as a character because not a playable character during the story.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't...
and I think you're past the point of needing hook.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But it's an option. It's on the roster now. It's not anything where it's like, oh, now you can build this team with this. Or no, I mean, there are others like Pela or something that could have shown up and been like, oh, well, now you can think about this. I don't think Hook really matches what you're looking for as far as team definition, but oh well.
Yeah,
You
Hook
mean
is
this Pela?
Yeah.
not Pela. Now Pela's still considered top tier these days. Her defense shred across the entire board is still considered the best. And if Acheron ever gets a rerun, there are some people that just run her. So
You could pair her with any hyper carry, really, and have
Yep,
the foundation
that's-
of a second team right there.
mm-hmm.
Toss in
Okay.
like Natasha and something else, and you do still have 4 more pulls though, 5 now.
Yeah. I mean, are we still doing the thing?
Yeah, you got to single pull those.
that's what we do. Oop, hang on. I pushed the wrong button because
Yeah,
That's what happens.
don't spend your money on it.
no, that's not worth seeing.
That's fine. But you can skip those. But you never know. We might hit it. Wouldn't it be cool?
Wouldn't it be cool?
And we do need to see when you're done your progress towards the 300. You're not going to be anywhere close yet, but you know.
Yeah, I gotta
like,
figure out what I'm gonna do when I hit my 300 now. I think I'm at a point where I think the only one I don't have now is Japard. So I think he might be the one that I pull.
no such luck. Okay.
Well, you tried your best.
know?
Yeah. Oop. What happened here? There we go. Only at
Okay.
126.
Well, you know.
Oh, I don't have Yang Xing or whatever. Yang King. Garbage person. Don't care
Yeah.
for him. Whatever.
I got him.
Oh, you poor.
It's
okay.
so unfortunate because like you'd think by like seeing all the blades dance around him, he'd be a really really cool character to have on your team.
They make him a boss in this game, more than like a bunch of the other characters, and yet playing as him, I think he's like what F tier every single list that comes out.
Yeah.
He's worse than like 4 stars, and he's a 5-star character. He just doesn't synergize. He doesn't work with anything. I don't know what they were doing with him, but they clearly moved on and are not going to save him. So
It's unusual because Bronya's a boss, and in her
So is
boss
Japard,
form, she
yeah.
fights like Bronya. So obviously she's better, but like it resembles what she does, and he doesn't really.
correct. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if they just didn't have the mechanics to support like throwing a bunch of blades up in your team or something like that. But yeah, how he fights as a boss doesn't really reflect how he plays.
Same with Japard, technically Klar, because Svarog, like those all sort of give you an idea of how they fight and resemble what they do, and he kind of doesn't. It doesn't like in like the theory of it, but in the execution, it's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, you learn to fear Svarog's missile attack when you fight him as a boss, and you get to use that missile attack when he's on your team. So it's just weird. But yeah, I guess I will be pulling for a Japard because I could always use a guy that summons shield walls. But
Oh my goodness! Look at all the Stellar Jades.
Yeah,
That's
you're
so
stacking them
many.
up.
Look at all that 9. That's almost a 10 pull.
I mean, 55. You could go
55.
for an E1. No, I think we've already thought that through, but
Yeah, it is not necessarily worth it for your account. You definitely need to work on. You got to get somebody else because you're going to be like me, who just sits trying to do all the end game content, and you don't have another team that can manage it on their own. They'll die, or they're, or they don't have enough DPS to do it quick enough. That was my problem for a long while. So it's actually only been this patch with Firefly and then my Acheron that I've been able to actually do, like, get all the stars on all the content. So yeah, it's
I'm sharing my screen, so now you can watch in beautiful 1080p. Actually, I think mine's in 4K, but I'm only encoding this in 1080p. Anyways, the point is it's shiny as hell. There's not anything fancy here. It's going to be really anticlimactic, but at the end of the day, we decided we would be transparent about these polls and let you come along for the ride. So if I do happen to hit something, we really only have one thing in particular that we care about at this point, and I need to click into the window to be able to click on anything.
Yep,
That's
that
what I
would work
want.
for you. You could use help me, Mr. Svarog.
Yeah.
That's what this.
The
Yeah.
uncredited.
The uncredited, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Clara. You could just use a Clara.
Whatever's taking up 2/3 of the screen right now, we don't know what that name is.
Yeah.
Because obviously, as you saw in a past video, I pulled Bronya finally just out of... I forced it to happen because I had not gotten her yet. Hit 2 Jeopards, hit a Bailu, hit Himiko really early. I technically also don't have a Welt, but I also don't have a need for Welt. I like him in the story. I think he's fun. But this would actually potentially go on a team because I have other good follow-up support. So, you know, that's what we're looking for, but we're at 30 pity, so we're probably not looking for anything.
I don't know. I say the irony is when you pull that Yang Xing, and that's...
Yeah.
Well, you know, 2 4-stars.
That, was that Landau's Choice? That's pretty solid, actually.
Who is this
the other
again?
one.
I just Harlan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I remember from exactly a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
So that Landau's Choice is pretty good. That's the more likely to be attacked and damage taken. There's a couple characters that works pretty well with.
Yeah. Look at baby Jeopard.
Being protected by his older sister,
Who is that again?
who's now Serval.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Just characters that haven't really been involved for a while. And that can't be helped. Obviously, we've shifted away from that planet, but
We
nonetheless.
moved on with our lives.
All right, well, like I said, we didn't want to overpromise anything, so we at least have Jason hit his 50-50. Didn't win it, but again, he's happy with his outcome because he got a Himiko. And Nick and I are still building towards stuff. I have, 300 pulls to deploy when the time is right. But
Yeah, you've been saving for a while. I mean, I am sure someone will come around and it will be exactly what you're looking for.
And I
So,
don't think it's going to be the next couple patches, so you may not hear from me for a bit. As far as Genshin goes, since some people watch both of these series, it's probably not going to be anything for a little while either because we're getting close to a new region, which means all sorts of new characters.
Yeah. I have been playing Zenless Zone Zero. I have been enjoying it. I am not pulling for Ellen, the first shark girl. Not pulling for her. I might pull for Zhuyan, I think is her name. Cop. Fucking time to punch and shoot people with my shotgun pistol. I might do that. We'll see. I kind of want to get a chance to try her out in the story, see if she's fun to play. But at some point, we'll probably have some ZZZ pulls to do. But
I've been
we're
playing
not
it as
there
well,
yet.
and it's
Okay.
crashing for me the last couple days, so I have not made any progress. But I would like to do pulls for that game if we get the chance, so we'll see. That may also pop up here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's a shorter video. Again, we'll save like the catchy thumbnails and shit for when it matters, so I'm not going to bait you into watching the stuff here. But that's about it. Any last words from anybody?
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Launch
Set the
nukes.
seas ablaze.
Set the seas ablaze.
And consent doesn't matter.
Yes,
how we closed it off last time.
that's Ron May's catchphrase.
Yeah.
Sociopathic woman trying to bring about the end of the universe for the sake of why not?
That's why I didn't pull
She's
on
that
her.
entire Jeff Goldblum quote about not bothering to ask if you should, just wondering if you could. That's her as a character.
Yeah.
Also, one of the best characters in the game. I hope you have her on your account.
What a cool person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My stubbornness cost me, but I didn't really like her as a character, and that was the nail in the coffin for me. Oh well.
I think she's intriguing from a mad scientist standpoint, but like she's arguably one of the worst, darn near antagonistic characters from just like what their goals are. Even though she's not actually trying to harm anybody, she's so neutral that she might as well be. So she's not trying to save anybody. That's for sure. Yeah.
All right, well, that's the end of this particular whaling or porpoising or whatever happened here. But as always, thank you for joining us. Let us know if you pulled on these banners. We had the Firefly Rame one before, but we're up against the end of it. So if you're still pulling, let us know. And if not, let us know what you're looking at next. Is that Jade? Is it something else? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you
and
next
if you're
time.
if you're excited for ZZZ, let us know. I want to know what you guys are doing.
That one too. What characters you like in there? Are you liking it? Is it Devil May Cry? Just kidding, it's not. So let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.